Ninjago's taking the biggest risk it has taken in years this very year in September, and will it pay off? Ninjago Duskfall is the second short story installment for Ninjago Legends, a sub-theme under Ninjago which is made, quote, for more mature audiences and older fans of the show, but one of the sets is apparently 9+. Duskfall follows the story of not one of the 6 ninjas or even one of the new ninjas, but of the ninja descendants, Jin and Mira, as we follow their adventures in a futuristic Ninjago as old rivalries return and the world awaits for new protectors. That is the rundown for Ninjago Duskfall, and it's a risk. In this video, we'll be going through the multiple reasons as to why investing in a story, an idea such as this, turns out to be quite the risk on reward for LEGO, and if it will even succeed. Ninjago for mature audiences is already quite the Hail Mary. Ninjago has always been a kids show and there's no denying that. Ninjago's Golden Legend showed and Ninjago Monstrosity did take off, but in conclusion those were low-risk gambles into what a Ninjago for older audiences could possibly look like, and undoubtedly those did take off, both being considered highly successful by LEGO, YouTube and critique standards. Though the difference in that was that Golden Legends was a short mixed in with many other much safer Ninjago stories with children's favorite characters, allowing it to be a pass, and Ninjago Monstrosity, despite yes being revolutionary, did heavily rely on Kai to advertise itself. This in and of itself is not a bad thing. In fact, I do the same if I was stepping into a new phase of my IP, starting with my most popular character. The LEGO sets followed the same trend. Ninjago Legends debuted with 2 sets, the Fire Knight mech, a big fire mech for Kai, and the Guardian Dragon, a much more simpler but still inherently Ninjago-like build, which is just an amazing set in my opinion, both including Legends Kai and an exclusive Ninjago Master Wu minifigure. What I'd like to stress on again is Ninjago for mature audiences isn't an idea that has yet been mapped out fully or yet proven to be a successful pattern. A few hits here and there doesn't mean it's always gonna work out. Legends Duskfall, unlike Monstrosity, is not actually going to be following the story of Kai or frankly any of the other ninja we know of. In fact, theories and speculation right now may even point to the idea that this series of shorts will begin with the death of Kai and possibly all of the other ninjas. The person you see here, this is Kai. Compare the shaping of the mask to that of the Kai mech suit from the Twin Titan mechs, and this scene right here is this person sacrificing themselves, and if anything, this message on the screen just proves that. If this is indeed inching toward the death of the ninja, that would be quite the bold and aggressive move even for a series aimed at darker audiences. So now they'll be replaced by what it seems like to me as being Jin, Mira, Nate and Master Ivo, each controlling fire, water, lightning, earth and ice respectively as implied. These are direct descendants of the ninja and perhaps not the direct continuation, but much further into the future. The storyline admittedly does have other well-known Ninjago gimmicks such as mechs, dragons, with even the Oni and Ultra Dragon being significant parts of these shorts too. Does that make up for the lack of the main ninja in general term audiences though? Probably not. Legends Duskfall is a niche for all things considered. The sets already belong to a much niche Ninjago sub-theme Legends, and despite the success that it undoubtedly achieved, it will always be seen as much more of a risk than any Dragons Rising or even Legacy set would be. Moreover, this time the sets aren't even aiming for the age ratings that Legends should have, that being 14+, with one of them being even 9+ and the other two 12+. This means we have an already niche Ninjago theme, which is being made even more obsolete considering one third of these sets aren't even up to the age or complexity standards as promised. The animation style doesn't really help here. Don't get me wrong, I love this style of animation, it works. I just prefer the monstrosity and golden legend style to this. And despite the fact that I still watch this series, I do think a lot, and I mean a lot of Ninjago fans, especially casual ones, would remain indifferent to its existence, perhaps even choosing to ignore it, considering it is technically non-canon and skippable. The pricing of the legend sets to $100, $140, and $200. These are the type of sets that will be eyeing to be excited to see new characters into the story. Kids won't really be looking into these sets. Same with a lot of teens who won't have this much money. And these aren't the types of sets which will be able to bring any big change into the hearts of kids or even many adults, in my opinion, because the ideas in and of themselves are a little flawed, in my opinion. The dragon skull with katana through it, that's a damn good idea. And then we just add an Evo mech and a dragon on top of it? I don't know. Similarly, we're making an Ultra Dragon versus the Great Devourer? Yay! But why is it not much of a dragon or much of a fight? Of course, a lot of you will bring up the Twin Titan mechs here, but what I'd like to say about those is that those are just very generalized sets. Those are just good mechs at the end of the day. You can release them under any IP and they'd sell well. It's not even Ninjago specific. All in all, does this mean I hate Duskfall or I don't want Duskfall to succeed? No, of course not. I love the series for what it's trying to do. It's new and really, I mean, really fresh. I absolutely adore the new characters and the sets along with the tone introduced. And at the end of the day, risks are a good thing. So I can't wait to see how this one turns out. Thanks for watching. What are you guys' thoughts on this video? I haven't been posting in some time because my mic kinda malfunctioned, but I'm back now. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I'll see you all soon. Bye for now. Donate if you guys wanna, and I'll see you all soon. Thanks for watching.